All right. It is cold. Ooh. Too snowy for the fire, so I'm gonna do the burn on the barbecue. That's my hot plate. Don't need that. I got my old chicken stock that I've left covered in the barbecue. Sorry, turkey stock. This is gonna be turkey stew. Get that going. There we go. It's cold today. So I just got to get the cast iron out, boil this for a couple hours, and I'll show you how to make turkey stew. Alright, well, I'm already up, and that's about 10 minutes that passed to over 500. That's not good. I'm going to have to turn it down. I want to be around 350. Alright, now it's hot. I just got my Dutch oven with water. So what I'm going to do, this goes, there we go. There we go. Just going to get this on. I put it right in the center because, well, I'll show you in a second. Because I can just slide that when I get other stuff ready. This is the turkey stock. I'm going to boil the shit out of this. All that's going to be strained before I start the stew. So all that turkey stock's in there. And that's just, I'm going to check on it till I get the temperature set. Normally this would be on the fire, but it's too much snow. And we're down to 3, but that's because I have the lid open. So that'll boil just slightly, keeping the lid on and checking for a few hours. And then I'll be ready to cut up vegetables and make the turkey stew. Alright, so some celery, carrots, some onions, both types of onions. Going to be a little bit of tomato paste, a little bit of stock base, chicken stock base, chopped up, and that's after I strain the soup. So I'm just going to rotate over there. I'm just going to rotate over to the stew. Alright, so what do we got? We got 300. Okay. That's boiling over a little too much at 300. Let's see. That's still the stock. It's been about 3 hours now. Going to be ready to strain. Now you can go longer to get the marrow out, but it's easier to strain it out and cook right in there as it's going. So I'm just going to turn down the heat a little bit and I'll let it boil. There's still water. I actually added water in earlier, and just to make it so it didn't go down to nothing. Alright. Well, it's Christmas. And what I've got out here is I got to strain the soup now. Around 250. Not good. Wanted a little higher, but still probably what we're doing. need a wooden spoon. Just easier to slide stuff off. Let's get a look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty good so far. I can smell the turkey cooking. Could go a little while. Not necessary, I don't think. So, crank it up a little bit more. And I'm going to start. Right close. And basically, I'm just going to scoop it out now. If it wasn't in a cast iron bowl, I'd be straining this a little differently. But I'm going to strain this out just to keep as much as I can. If you cook it on the stove, you can run it actually through a strainer and get everything out. But this is pretty effective. This will just take a little while. Still got some turkey meat in there that I need. Lots of little stuff is broken off now. There we go. Without a strainer, without straining it, you're going to have some stuff behind, but to me, I'm fine with that. This work in a restaurant. Oh, I don't think you want to have that. There you go, it's pretty good. What you're seeing is that's just pure broth there. Let's get it out of here. Right back into the center. And yeah, you see pure chicken broth there. That color is from the Now I'm going to cut up the vegetables and I'll put them in. All right. I like to cut these a little differently than all the same. Some larger ones like that, where I take the celery and I cut it in half and it's flat. I can do angles. So they're all in different sizes. Whatever, you just leave them cut. I already stripped the carrots. I like the carrots cut this way, which is kind of like chips. So I do quite a few like that. some at the end, so I'll do some round ones. And maybe I'll just change it up a little. I don't know if you can see this, but little shit. So we'll mix this stuff. Some green onions. That'll just give it a different flavor. And lastly, white onions. I've seen other people do it. I don't know why they don't just do it this way. Where you take the entire. Oh, I better finish up in a bit. Okay. Now I have the vegetables to go in, and then later. Oh, now that's not all the vegetables. That's most of them. I still need to add a few tomatoes for flavor, some chicken stock, and then the chicken eventually. But I'm going to put more vegetables in here because I'm going to thicken it up like stew. But at least those will cook for now.